I ran a numbers test and it was fine. And then it broke on the way in. I'm sorry, that probably sounded awful. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine Wednesday. I know what day it is. Wednesday evening. If you haven't already, you know the drill, right? Like, subscribe, ding, all that kind of stuff, right? You do that. I know it's choppy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I ran a test and it was fine. And then it didn't work. What can I do? I have another apology to make as well, actually, chat, right? An apology with a caveat, actually. Okay, so don't panic too much. However, I haven't had the chance today to build the random giveaway cube. What do you mean the music's a bit loud? What music's a bit loud? I didn't have a chance today to build the giveaway cube, so it's not ready yet. But I have now got a 2x2 unit, 4 cupboard doors, and I will be printing off soon some, what's it called? Question marks for the random giveaway cupboard, which I'm really excited about. And what we said is, going forward, every time on a Talking Head stream, we do 150 members or more, we will do a giveaway in the cube, right? And what we do for the giveaway is we pick one of you at random out of people in chat, and you get to pick a door, and I open that door, and you've won whatever is inside. And it might be a Army Painter speed paint, and it might be a Combat Patrol, and it could be the Lion, right? So that's the kind of fun part we're going to do from now on if we get to 150 members. Now, I haven't got it built yet, but it is downstairs, ready to come up here and be built. I ran out of time today. We were very busy. We had a GW order turn up. We had an order of new stools turn up for the shop because we wanted to double up the stools on every table. I had a filing cabinet that I'd ordered turn up. I had loads of really useful boxes. It's been one of them days. It's been one of them days, so I haven't got it done. However, what I will say is if we do hit 150 members tonight, I will do that giveaway on Friday once the box is built. And if we do it again on Friday, we'll double it up, right? We'll double it up. We'll do another one, okay? So yeah, music seems a touch loud to me too. I'm going to turn it down ever so slightly in chat, all right? Ever so slightly. Can you pick the middle square? You can't, mate, I'm afraid, Esk. You can't. Good thing you had amazing help. You smashed a mug, tipped my can of Monster over, half built a filing cabinet and had me finish it, and made 4 chairs. I'm not entirely sure we would call that help. In fact, I would call that more a hindrance. I felt like, to be honest with you, Ash, I was more caring the community today, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, so 150 members, that will happen. Thank you, Arno Lowe, for 5 gifted memberships. Brian is back on as well, so you can come and talk to Brian. Any transport cases at this time? No, thanks. Cool. Is the music okay now? To those people that said it was slightly too loud. Have we found a nice middle ground for people? Please. Right, so cool. 100, like I said, 150 members. We obviously have the normal target of 100, and that's amazing. 150, we will do a giveaway. In fact, if we get near that, I'd probably be tempted to anyway, right? So there we go. We've got some more good news as well. Games Workshop, if you've seen the stream of the title of the stream, Spilling the Monsters of Crime. Well, I mean, I did suck it up off the table. I'll be honest. I'm not too proud to admit that when it spilled, Toby and Ash panicked about my laptop and my mouse and everything, and I didn't. I just, and it was okay. It was all right. It's fine. He didn't even buy me another one. So Games Workshop, we've seen the stream title chat. Games Workshop, have you turned yet again? And some of you will know what this is, and some of you won't know what this is. And a contact of mine within Games Workshop told me about this, and I didn't know. I didn't know because they hadn't made any noise about it. They hadn't said anything about it. They hadn't announced it. And I feel like this is a mistake on their part. This is one of those rare occasions where I think they should have been louder about what they've done. Not obnoxious about it because it would come across poor, but louder about what they've done, right? And so I'm going to, and I had to go and find it. So if you guys remember, Joe and I did a stream recently where we talked about the cost of going to the Open at Birmingham at £120 for a ticket, and then you would have to buy a £60 ticket for UK Games Expo if you wanted to walk around the expo as well. Now, that was expensive, obviously, £180 before you paid for food, fuel, accommodation, etc. And what left a sour taste in people's mouths was the fact that they had originally said on Warcom, that you would get a UK Games Expo ticket included in your open ticket price. They then changed that. They removed that, and they put a little addendum on the article that basically stated, no, actually, we were wrong. A previous version of this article said you get a UK Games Expo ticket. You don't. And what happened was swathes of individuals returned their tickets for full refunds. And it ended up meaning that both the open for AOS and 40k were anemic compared to the amount of tickets they'd actually sold, right? It was quite bad, like really bad. And so my contact in Games Workshop has said, by the way, just so you know, it now includes a UK Games Expo ticket again. Really? Surely they'd make a thing about that. Surely that's a thing they'd talk about, right? Well, thankfully, I'm ready to show you. So this is the article that tells you about the specific, thank you, Juvenger, for 1 gifted membership. Thank you, mate. You're a legend. We're on 6 team. This is the article. Tickets on sale now for 6 Warhammer Opens and more events this spring and summer. Right? Warhammer Open tickets, blah, blah, blah. Dallas, Birmingham, Tacoma, Edmonton, Newport. And at the end, there is other events at Warhammer World. No other. The addendum's gone. I'm not even sure if this is the same article, but the addendum's gone, right? Okay, cool. If you click on the Birmingham icon here, it takes you to this page. Okay, the Warhammer events team is thrilled to be at the UK Games Expo, the first Warhammer Open in the UK. Come and join us at the NEC Birmingham for an amazing weekend filled with gaming, shopping, and hobby events in an amazing setting. I'm not entirely sure I would call Birmingham an amazing setting, but here we are. 78 days, 11 hours, 48 minutes, and 20 seconds before the Warhammer Open, right? And there's a picture of him. Thank you, Stefan, for 5 gifted. You're a hero. And then we have find out more about events running, and then we have purchase tickets. If you click purchase tickets, right, brings you here. So you've got to go some now from the article to find it, right? Whether you're a casual player, Warhammer 40,000, a grizzled tournament veteran, or superb hobbyist itching to show off your most recently painted models, the Warhammer Open Birmingham is the perfect weekend of gaming to hone your skills, make new friends, and reconnect with old ones. This 8-round, 3-day tournament is being held for the first time at the UK Games Expo and has been carefully crafted to account for different levels of gaming skill and player focus. There is a path to victory no matter what type of player you are. All those looking to have a great time with amazing models and roll handfuls of dice on our beautifully crafted, war-torn battlefields of the 41st millennium are welcome. Your ticket also includes one of our amazing event-exclusive swag boxes. Inside the collectible box, you will find an array of goodies, including an event store, coupon, metal dice, battle notebook and pen, event stickers, and more. For player packs, click here. For tournament ticket, click here. For frequently asked questions, click here. And then the sentence. This event includes a 3-day UK Games Expo entry ticket and a Friday event ticket. Saturday and Sunday sessions are included as part of the event and are shown for scheduling purposes only. Includes a 3-day UK GE entry ticket. UK Games Expo is acting as the authorised ticket agent on behalf of Games Workshop for this event. 2 golden tickets will be offered, 1 to the best general and 1 to the best overall for this event. Each ticket includes both access and airfare to and from the World Championships. Includes. So they offered it. Loads of people bought tickets. They then said, we made a cock-up, you don't get it. Loads of people returned their tickets. They've now gone, yeah, that was a bit dickish of us. We should give you UK Games Expo access. And they've reverted back to original and said, yeah, you'll get UK GE ticket. Now, there is a world where if they made a post, and I have no doubt about this, if they made a post about, hey, look how super generous we are, then the internet would shit on them, and probably rightly so, because what they're doing is correcting a mistake. My point is, they have actually corrected a mistake. So I feel like they should at least acknowledge that, we made a mistake, we've corrected it. And then the audience can go, okay, fair enough. Don't go, look how generous we are. Just go, we made a cock up. We thought it was included. We then said it wasn't after people bought tickets. That wasn't fair or nice. We've worked hard. We've now got it included. Right? That's a positive message. Games Workshop gets such negative press all the time. They do so many things that are negative or are negatively received. This is a thing that if they say we made a cock up and we've righted it, I don't see how that gets taken as negative ever. I think they had an opportunity here to say, we're a big corporation and we made a fuck up. We've rectified it. You now will get UK Games Expo tickets included as part of your ticket price. Job done. Right? Is that just me? Hold your hands up, Games Workshop. You know? Is Vinny's music stopped? Is it just me that can't hear anymore? Thank you, Clive the Kiwi, for 5 gifted memberships. Imagine just being upfront and honest. Imagine. I can't hear that music anymore, which is upsetting me. Audio. Monitoring device. Default. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I can't hear my music anymore. Music is still going. I can't hear it. It's gone silent on me. Good evening, Bolt One. Hey, John. How's it going, dude? Why are you a grey name? What the fuck? What the fuck? What were we saying? What was, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe for me, it's... I'm just kind of looking really positively, and the community would have not accepted it so well. They'd have been a bit negative about it. Perhaps that's me. Maybe if they'd have gone, hey, we fucked up and we replaced it, the people would shit on them anyway. But I had to click through 3 buttons to find the bit that now says, oh, by the way, your UK Games Expo ticket is now included. Like, that's something that they should be shouting about. We fixed the problem. There we go. Music's playing, it's gone very quiet. Is that better? Let's go to the tune. Let's speed it along. Oh, that's better. Is that better? I think I fixed it. GW fixed the mistake they made. They did, yeah. Oh, you're green now. Did you get gifted one? Thank you so much to Springies for 5 gifted memberships. Chat, we're on 21 members already. 0 super chats, though. No one's made Brian talk. I certainly heard you messing with the volume. Yeah, so it's definitely still there. Much better. Perfect. I don't know what happened there. Weird. Super weird. Better music levels. Okay, cool. Let me bring it up a little. I reckon that's about nice. Got a new job. What are you doing? Gigolo. Of course, they first did it when it cost them money. I mean, and this is the thing, isn't it? This is why I think the messaging is important. I think the way they put the message across there, Necro Goblin, is like straight up an important. Like the wording is super fucking critical to how this goes and how people receive it. If the wording is, we fucked up, we're sorry, we've now fixed the problem, we should never have told you didn't get a ticket anyway, we should have just fixed it. I think most people, I think the majority of normal people are going to go, yeah, reasonable. Reasonable. Okay. I think they would. I genuinely think they would.
Dogging.
Thank you, Daft Medic, for that. Defense Aerospace ring. Amazing. I used to work for Rolls-Royce. You coming back down to Hobby House, Carl? It's actually reasonably busy tonight, actually, which is quite nice to see. And saw some faces from the channel. Love you. Love you lots. Anyway, yeah, there's my news. Games Workshop U-turned again, and this is one of those rare occasions where it's not bad news, it's good news, and they haven't shouted about it. They haven't said anything about it. They haven't put any comms out. And I just think they so often don't do themselves any favours, and when they do bad shit, the internet is prepared to shout about it. When they do good shit, I think they should shout about it a little bit. I think they should be humble, but I think they should shout about it a little bit. We fixed our fucking problem. We fixed our problem that we made, but we fixed our problem. Shall I make some spectacles for my troll out of a paperclip? Yes, why not? If the answer when converting is shall I, then the answer normally should be, or the question, sorry, is shall I, the answer normally is going to be yes, right? It's going to be yes. I've got a raging headache, chat. Like, it is pounding. Kids want to come again half term, so I'll have to. Good. Good.
Looking at the orc stuff, the grot looks like it is on a bike, which is hype.
Well, there's a theory out there, Clive the Kiwi. There's a theory out there that 11th edition is going to be focused on fast attack, right? That's a theory. I don't know how true that is. I don't know where that rumour's come from, but that is a theory. If that theory is correct, it could be new warbikers, and we fucking need new orc warbikers because the old ones are disgusting. If it's correct. That troll is called Walter, and making him for Blood Bolt, love it. We got delivery of our pre-orders today, which will go up on sale on Saturday, and I might be treating myself to a high off team. Have you drunk enough today? Probably not. Almost definitely not. But I had a headache since basically I got up, so. Christ, that's loud. Do you want me to make it louder? If they did shout about it, Warcom is so bad at communicating, it's probably safer they don't. Fair. Good on them for doing the right thing, though. I agree. Absolutely. After effects of Monster and Polish on the table. Yeah, probably. Maybe their actual problem was the announcement of the ticket being included, which they never intended to, so now they include it and lose money. Yeah, I mean... But in this particular instance, a company like that, I think they have to accept the fact they're going to lose the money because they fucked it up, right? More Harlequin fast attack options. I doubt it. It kind of fits though, right? Because orc bikers would be great. There's rumours of new Vanguard vets. Black Knights need an update. White Scars need more. I don't know. There's just, I think there is things they could do. I'm not sure though. I don't know. Mr. the Vortex Games, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Oh, I can't do the thing. I can't do the Vortex button on here. Oh, I feel bad. Thank you for 5 gifted, Mr. the Hardborn Vortex Games. Exclamation mark Vortex in the chat if you're in Canadian land. If you're in Canadian land and you want to buy plastic toy soldiers, exclamation mark Vortex.
No internet cool points for you.
Why don't I get internet cool points, Nick? If you look carefully, you just about see the Grot's other leg, so I think he's standing up, cranking a lever, not riding a bike. Ooh. Let me find the article. Boop, 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 boop. That's the noise a mouse makes when you click it, by the way. Boop. Just in case you didn't know. So you're talking about this image here. Leg. Left leg, right leg. Left leg, right leg, and hand on handle. Some sort of big power claw. Some sort of Daka cannon. The only other 2-pronged power claw I remember seeing like that was on the old Deathkiller Wartrike. It's sort of similar. If you give Games Workshop credit for anything without a caveat, you lose internet cool points. Good day, sir. Well, I didn't. There wasn't a lack of caveat. The caveat is kudos. They fixed their fuck up. The caveat is there was a fuck up.
Do you have a brain tumor? Is it an aneurysm?
It might be, yeah. It might be, because what I'm seeing, Tony, is I'm seeing 26 members, and I feel like we should be at like 50. So I think you're probably right. Both hands on the handle. There is a handle. That is his left leg. That's his right leg. So people said he's riding a bike, right? But that's not his right leg. That's his left leg. You can't see my mouse. I just realised you can't see my mouse. The leg to the right of the screen is his left leg. Then he has a belt in the middle, and then he has a right leg. So people think that forward leg is his right leg, and he's sat on a bike. He's not. Thank you, Rum O'Clock, for the 1 gifted membership. We're on 27. You're a legend. 3 more to get to 30. Thank you, Mr. The Cooney, for 5 gifted memberships. Go on, Chris. You're a hero as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you wonderful human beings. I'm drinking my Oasis too quickly, which is a problem, because I'll run out. I don't want to run out. I just hope orcs lean away from cartoony, and so... Well, I think... Yeah, so far looking good is true. I think the war boss is... That new war boss is one of the very first times I've seen an orc and be like, oh, I really want to have a go at him. Thank you, Mordy, for 5 gifted memberships. You're also a legend. Riding side saddle, possibly. I'm still not saying it's not bikes. I'd like it to be bikes. I don't know if I think it is. I don't know what I think it is. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what I think it is. But he's not riding a bike. He's got his left foot at the front, and his right leg you can see kind of in the image. So he is cranking a handle. Whoever said that before, he is cranking a handle. What for, I don't know. He's hanging on to name a bike of a named character. That is the theory, is it? Who knows? Okay, chat. Blue super chat. What is that grot doing? I want both serious and comedy answers. What is that grot doing? I want to hear it. He's probably... Oh, we've read that one. That red skull is his belt buckle. Yeah, exactly. It is. It is. But people... at first glance, it does look like he's kind of riding something. I wonder if that was done on... Maybe it was done on purpose. On the subject of fast attacks, looking at buying a Triumph rocket free. John, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like them. Voodoo, thank you for becoming a Scald tier member. What a legend. We're on 38. Hero, hero, hero. Yeah, I don't like rocket threes. I think they look a bit ugly. I don't think they're very cool. Oh, I've got a big engine. Well done. Now take it around a track. You can't. Making milkshakes. He might be. We don't have to make them with a crank handle downstairs, to be fair. I was hoping we'd get the new data sheets for the new chaos stuff today. What new chaos stuff, Garth Michael, specifically?
Cranking it furiously.
Thank you, Ed, for the $2. Fuck me, we've almost made £10 in super chats. Oh, it's a slow week, chat. Are you all trying to make me the most stressed and nervous business owner in the country? Can't send super chats, why not? Cornet Ed, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. You're a hero. We're on 33. 43 even. That's what happens when you add 5 to 38. We're on 43. Thank you so much, Ed. I love you. I love you all for gifting. You're all amazing. Anyone who gives 5 is a fucking legend. You give 10, you're a super fucking legend. You give 20, you're pretty special. And if you give 50, I'll give you one of my kidneys. Not legally binding. The mutilators and the defiler. Fair enough. Surely they can't be too far away. Surely they can't be too far away.
Grinding squigs up for burgers.
It's actually secretly a New Orc chef. That's what the claw and the Gatling cannon is from. It's the New Orc chef.
How much are you looking forward to learning Tau tomorrow?
I am... let's see what this other subject
He is cranking the horn.
ugly, not cool, can't run around the track anymore is literally me. Fair. I am actually really looking forward to it, Britters, to be honest with you. I'm also a bit apprehensive because Paddy has always said, or has at least insinuated, that Tau at tournaments are too complicated and there's too much to think about. So he doesn't run them at tournaments very much. He takes things like his Blood Angels or Custodies or whatever. So I'm apprehensive about that. But on the surface of it, looking at the rules, I don't think it's that complicated. Maybe that's just me. I actually think it's okay. Right? So I am actually quite looking forward to it. I also was constructing my list today of what I might decide to build. And it's fun to just build an army list of just shit you like. And is it good? No fucking idea. Not a clue. Do I care? No, not really. Not really. Hopefully it's GH release week and we finally get the new Custodies models. They would put me in danger. I'm in danger very quickly. Very, very quickly. Especially when we'd have them in the shop downstairs. My God, I need to sleep. But I am legitimately looking forward to running the Orcs tomorrow. The Orcs and the Tau tomorrow.
Right side artillery crank.
Could be cool. Can you teach Tau via emoji? I am looking forward to it. I'm wondering if I haven't really learnt a new faction for a very long time, and I'm wondering if part of my burnout is because I'm kind of a bit stale. And so hopefully learning a new faction that plays very differently to anything else I've kind of played before will then spark interest again. Maybe I read too much into it. Read too much into what? These new box sets will be going up alongside the
Grot is working a new orc sonic weapon, which is just a clown horn. Pop noises intensify.
I don't want the silly though. I started warming to Tau since the release of the 2 new models. They are quite nice. Did you say emoji? I did, yeah. I did. Thank you for the super chats anyway, people. We are 7 gifted memberships away, or 7 memberships in general away from 50 of the finest members. Never get high on your own supply. I mean, there's a downside with having a shop downstairs, right? There's a downside is I fancy this model and it's there. I can just buy it. I don't have to wait. So before, it'd be like, well, I mean, sometimes the 24-hour delivery from Element was enough for me to go, rethink my choice. Maybe I don't buy that. That I don't have as much thinking time when I can walk downstairs and buy it. It's a financial problem, I'll be honest. The biggest surprise bomb, or the best surprise bomb from Games Workshop would be 11th with no warning by the end of the month. That'd be extreme, right? That'd be pretty extreme. As long as you make the correct pew-pew noises when playing with them. With Tau? Tau. So what I've come to realise as well, since I've talked about this, I always thought Tau was like quite a taboo faction. I always thought it was quite an unpopular faction. They're actually really fucking popular, aren't they? Lots of people like them. Like, lots of people like them. More than I thought, actually. Uh-oh. Luton Tau when? Nah. Can you teach Tau oh, we've read that one already. It's judging how much to put in, not to waste the DACA versus not enough and having something live. With Tau, yeah. I wrote a cool towel list. I think it's a cool towel list. Maybe if we get to 50 kids memberships, I'll share my towel list, and you can rate it. Rate my towel. There's a new channel game. It'd be pretty good if they re-released Battlefleet Gothic. I would absolutely murder a man for them to re-release Battlefleet Gothic. When you said you were investing money back into the shop to buy more stock, I didn't think you meant by buying the stock yourself. Well, I mean, it helps, right? It's just a meme that we hate them. What we really hate is Ultramarines of how they are pushed. Chat. A 1 in chat if you hate Tau more. A 2 in chat if you hate Ultramarines more. Fictional racism, one of Inset's favourite jokes. Brilliant. A 1 if you hate Tau more. A 2 if you hate Ultramarines more. I'd buy the shit out of Gothic. Yeah, I would. And Mordheim. I'd be tempted by Mordheim. Oh, equal. Oh, more hate for Ultramarines. Oh, equal again. Oh, more hate for Ultramarines. More hate for Ultramarines. One more for... Oh, Gas is on it again. Oh, it's close. Is it, or is it just Gas you keep putting 1s in? I think with the exception of without Garcia, it's an overwhelming majority hate Ultramarines more than Tau. Two, and I play Raven Guard. That's a statement you made there, Lucky. That's a statement. I need to learn more to develop an opinion. How's American land, Meggles? Two because Smurfs are clearly Games Workshop's favourite little boys. They are. Told me off for spamming. Worth it. Well, you know. John, I got it. Don't you worry. I got you. I got you. I knew you said GWs. I didn't think you were trying to say something else. I didn't think you'd like forgotten a Y or something. No, sir. I know how close the W is to the A on the keyboard. Leon, you didn't need to tell me that, I guessed. Tau because Ultramarines make all other Marines cooler. Fair. I controversially quite like both. But I don't really think there's a faction I don't like, chat. Like, I don't care for Gene Stealer cults, but it's not like I hate the faction. I just don't care for them. I don't hate anything.
Alien emoji, 1 emoji, right pointing finger emoji, light bulb emoji, alien emoji, 2 emoji, gun emoji, plus sign emoji, 1 emoji, man emoji, skull emoji, playing Tau W Peridas.
I got that. Tau Model 1 or Unit 1 points at something and marker lights it. Tau Unit 2 shoots and with the marker light kills the thing it's shooting at. Right? Hey, says, how's it going? Liam's list, Town and 3 Storm Sarges. I mean, that sounds amazing, but no. My God, this headache is killing me. I might have to finish the show early at this rate. I am in shit state, chat. Go into the Griffith Observatory after your stream to watch the sunset and see most of LA at night time. Also got a small plane flight over LA on Friday. Sounds cool. Sounds fucking cool. I don't like custodians. The most powerful soldiers should be the big bad to be scared of in the setting. I'm pretty scared of playing custodians. Liked how some Marines I like, but how Ultramarines is pushed, I just started to dislike them. Interesting. Use the eyes of another units because yours associate, you read another's opinion on how to shoot better. Yeah. Ultramarines aren't bad per se, just really pushed, which robs other factions of a chance to shine. Do you think it's... I mean... I really suffer with this one. I really struggle with this one because I think, you know... Surely they're pushed so hard because that's what makes most revenue sense to sell, right? Like, there's got to be evidence and data out there. I mean, it's a bold move to assume that Games Workshop are actually using evidence and data. There's got to be evidence and data out there that suggests Ultramarines are, we've literally heard this from parents downstairs. Nefiev, thank you for becoming a Hostility member. You're a hero. Up to 44 members. Chat. 1 away from 45. 5 then away from 50. 50 then away from 100. 100 then away from 200. 200 away from 400. 400 away from 800. 800 away from 1600. 1600 away from 3200. And then we've hit a record. What was I saying? Your mental and physical health are more important than the stream. No, I'll be okay. Migraine, the way you look like you're squinting. I think it's a bit of a migraine, yeah. Thank you. It's not a proper migraine because I wouldn't be able to sit in the light. But thank you, Mordy, for the one gifted. We're on 45. But yeah, so we've had people literally in the shop that have come in that have taken their kids round for the first time, or have said that they've taken their kids for the first time to look at models. Which ones do you want? Do you want fantasy or space soldiers? And most young kids go, space soldiers. Okay, which ones do you want? Do you want the aliens, or do you want blah, 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 do you want Marines? And they go, we want Space Marines. And they take them home and they go, what colour do you want to paint them? And they paint them blue. Like, it's very common that we hear that story. Very common. Nefiev, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. We're on 46 people. Thank you so much. You'd be better off to get some members. Yeah, I would, yeah. If someone could just give 50, I would be calmer. Nefiev then gives 5 members. You just go and became a Hostility, gifted 1, gifted 5. He's just got to do 10, 20, and 50 to complete the set, as well as upgrading to an Acer. You need a Hobby House milkshake? I do not. I would like to sleep tonight, and this is a significantly high sugar content. Evan, thank you for the 1 gifted. We're on 52. We've got over halfway, team. I was late, so paid the tax. Bless you. What a legend. Exclamation mark late, chat. As one who has studied psychology due to my job, if you are shove something into your face too much, it will have a negative effect as you are oversaturated. Yeah, and that's not a surprise. You need sleep. I do. I do. I do. Evan, thank you for 1 more gifted. You're a legend. 53. 2 to go to 55. Love you. I do need some sleep. I'm tired. And we're at the start of the Hobby House working week, so I'm going to struggle. The cheese tax. Fun fact, my local gaming store back in the early 2000s went out of business because the 2 owners spent all their profit plus some on various GW and Armour Cast models. But surely spending profit on models so you can sell more models makes sense, or was they not for sale? Do you think we will see Catechins before 11th? No. No, I think if they're going to release Catechins, they'll do it during a new edition. I don't think we'll see them before. I might be wrong, but I don't think we'll see them before. And don't forget, I'm not on the preview program anymore, chat, so I can just say what the fuck I want now. We can cover all sorts. My first Games Workshop was in the mall, and when the whole store would war, the scenery would... the security would show up. Okay. Nevier, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. He's going for the set, chat. What a fucking legend. I don't know if anyone's ever done 1, 5, 10, 20, and 50 in a show. I don't think that's ever happened. Ever. Maybe, John? Maybe? Sounds like they spent more than models in various circles push Ultramarines so everyone buys them. Sales team sees popular faction. Marketing demand from Ultramarines repeat. Maybe. Sounds like they spent all their money on models for themselves. You need to convert a room at Liam Dempsey Studios into a dorm room so you don't have to drive home. Looks like we have a new Thane in training. In Thaning? Ha for their personal armies, yeah, that'll do it, right? If you don't reinvest your company profit into assets to continue to sell, you probably go bust. I don't feel like that's a huge, like, massive surprise. We'll top down to Hobby House this weekend to say hello and have one of those coffees I hear about. And milkshakes, which they do, in fact, bring all the boys to the yard, the tattoo zoologists. But yeah, you'll be more than welcome. Let me know it's you when you turn up. John's never just done one membership, surely? Yes, he has, yes. 100% he has. Stick a hammock in there. I have thought about putting a place in here where I could get some sleep. I'm going to an RTT on the 21st and running 2 LOS and Angron. 2 Lords of Skulls and Angron. See if it shakes up the Necron's meta. I love that. 2 Lords of Skulls and Angron is peak. I approve of that long shot. Chat, we're on 63 of the finest members. I feel like I'm watching the Supreme Leader with you in the black shirt. I think first time I've seen you wear one. It's because it's the work uniform. That was bad, Liam, and I'm saying that. Yeah, fair. John gets one in YouTube jail. He does, yeah. Hobby House milkshakes are to die for. Oh, thanks, Mum. Everyone say hi to Mum. Say hi, Mum. I hear you may be hosting a drop fleet tournament sometime in July. We have, yeah, kind of, sort of. TT Combat, I think, are the company that make or own it, or at least are trying to sell it to us. They're coming to host a drop fleet tournament in the hall. The Hobby House shirts do make them look swanky. Thanks, Esk. I want my staff to look presentable. Vengia, thank you for becoming a Jarl Term member. Why legend. I want my staff to look smart, presentable, approachable. Professionalism, professionalism, professionalism. Could we see number 1 Commissar Adepticon on 25th Yarrick with Orcs? That'd be cool. I'd like that. Don't you how you doing, Evan? I see you. Oh, that's it. We got a super chat topic, chat. Your best mum jokes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Your best mum jokes. Go! And then she'll be like, I wish I'd never come into the show. She's a grey name, just like your brother. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Snipe them, chat. They don't support me. It's a nice shirt. I hope all's going well. It's going okay. It is going okay. Because his family don't support this YouTube fad he's going through. It's quite the fad now, though, isn't it, PJ, to be fair, mate? Since the fad started in 2017. So the fad is almost a decade old. Liam, go to sleep. Love the rest of you, peeps. Stay awesome. I can't until we shut the shop and I go home, and then I get up early again tomorrow and come back in. Well, actually, no. First thing I got to do tomorrow is go to the gym So I can get swole. Swole as the goal, size of the prize. Super chat topic, who's got the best mum? We can do that too. I feel like mum jokes is the better one though. I assumed they would have started coming through already, but maybe not. Maybe I was hoping too much. It's not a phase, mum. Is that what you said before, Dan? Phrase you've used before, Dan? Stay on stream, have a nap. I mean, it's not Twitch. Jesus Christ. It's not Twitch-esque. You'll grow up eventually. I don't want to ever grow up, Paul. I don't want to ever grow up. Growing up sucks. Why do people want to grow up? Why, when we're kids, do we go, I want to grow up? Growing up is shit. 0800 staff line up for spot checks, yeah. Liam wants to see your face in shoes, 100%. To be fair, our staff are very presentable.
Your mum is so dumb she thought Cheerios were donut seeds. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
I love it. I love it.
If you're not Liam's mom were a video game, she'd be rated E for everyone.
Evan, I like the clarification there. Thank you, mate. When you grow up, your heart dies. Exactly. Lost 3 kilos after the past 4 weeks. Lost a total of 29.5 kilos for the last 8 months. Amazing, Colin. Well done. Congratulations. What a legend. Are you feeling better? You noticing a big difference? I imagine you are, but adult money can be pretty nice. Adult debt, not so much. Yeah. As a kid, right, you've got all the time and none of the means to do cool shit. As an adult, you've got all of the means and none of the time to do all the cool shit. It's the way of the world, isn't it? Growing up was missold worse than the Games Workshop Birmingham tickets. Facts. Looking at adults as a kid, it seemed amazing, but once you get there, you realise it's just shit. Yeah, fair. Can someone explain to me also how Saints aren't beating West Bromwich Albion yet? That's annoying me slightly. Chat, we're still 7 members away from 70 members. There's 152 people in chat right now. If every single person in chat right now gifted a single membership, we would get past 70 members, first of all, because that's how maths works. And you'd also get a cube giveaway on Friday. Dropped down to 38-inch waist for the first time in years. Congratulations, mate. I've just dropped from 38 to 36-inch waist. As YouTubers are now buying football teams, ETA and you buying Southampton. It's going to be a while, mate. It's going to be a while. Excuse me. Oh, my Lord. I'm trying not to, like, yawn and be just, like, a tired wreck on show, because I feel like I've said it a lot, and that people don't need to keep hearing it. YouTube's blocking my Yo Mama joke. Ugh, why? Nobody ever warned me about some of the hardest parts of growing up. Did he? Your mind grows slower than your body. Yeah, well, I mean, my mind is still a 14-year-old. To be fair. Johnny Too Late, thank you for the 1 gifted. 64 members. He listened to me. He did the one. Did the thing, chat. He did the one.
What's the difference between your mum's cat emoji and a cricket ball? If push comes to shove, I could just about eat a cricket ball.
I don't know if she's still here. Or if she understands the reference of cat emoji. But I'm here for it, Des. I gained weight as I became a dad. Little bugger only really wanted to eat when I ate with her. Been eating way too much. Fair. Fucking hell, Des. Yeah, exactly. One good thing about you working last Saturday, you missed the Italian job over England. Mate, Saw the highlights for that. What the fuck? Tony, thank you for one gifted. 165. You're a legend. Now 5 to 70 and we're good. It's funny, when you're born, you're bold and stupid. Same thing happens when you're older. Fair. It's true, right? I love it. I hope she didn't see that. I mean, if she understands it. I appreciate it. Datsun Des has got us up to £40 in super chats and 65 members chat. Come on. 150 members, which we're nowhere near halfway to. And we'll do a giveaway on Friday in the Mystery Cube. We've been super shit this Six Nations, we have. It's been pretty bad. I'll be honest. I can't figure out why either, PJ, to be honest with you. Not had a good tournament, to be fair. But it's what it is. If you're American, you know what we're talking about. It's rugby. It's like American football, but for hard people. So not quite American football. Yes, you lunatic. The Hobby House shirt looks well smart. Thanks, mate. Exclamation mark gift if you think the Hobby House shirt looks really smart. Just give 5. It does look nice. I wanted my staff to look professional and premium. That's what I wanted. I think we've achieved it. What do you mean you've been bad? Have you seen Wales? Yeah, but we went into the Six Nations tournament, Ghasty, with a level of expectation that we'd be challenging for the Six Nations title. And what we haven't done is challenge in any way, shape or form for the Six Nations title. So that is a bad tournament. Wales went into the tournament expecting to get bummed and probably come bottom. So you've just done what you're supposed to have done. Venger, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. A Tattooed Zoologist, thank you for 1 gifted membership. You're amazing people. Love you. On to 71. Smart premium product taste test when? You can lick me whenever, Esk. It's been a chill day at work. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. I'm aware of a scrum. Good man. Rugby is proper crazy. I should be into it, but I'm not. Because I have thrown the egg around with a buddy. I love rugby. Rugby's great. I miss playing. I really miss playing, and I contemplated finding a vets team somewhere just so I can play. It was in a Tabletop Titan stream with Liam that I found out Wales is not just a city. Six Nations is a tournament when I can just enjoy it without the absolute need to get behind one team. That said, I'm hoping Scotland take the title this year. They've been a great watch. Yeah, they have been a great watch, actually. I'd like to see the Scots lift it once. Pretty cool. I'd be into that. Anyone but the French, quite frankly. Playing hurts when you get older, though. Yeah. I'd gift, but my wallet has New Baby Blues. Not even one? I'm joking. New Baby is the priority. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Yeah. Don't know why my super chat not working for me, but hear my mum joke. Your mum so fat when she farts, people think the horn held mama hand is sounding in the deep one last time. Oh, I love it because it's relevant. Why wouldn't Brian read that one out, Peter? Oh, beautiful. That the warden sat next to me. Send her off to the kitchen for a fucking snack, mate. Get on it. Anyone but the French is just a statement for life. Facts, it is 100%. It is. Right, fun fact. And I know some of you are going to have smarmy comments about this based on where I live. But I actually really don't have that much of a problem with the French, quite honestly. Bum, bada bum. Oh, the warden. Babe, can you just go to the kitchen and make me a cup of tea? Give 5, go. That's the answer. That's what you should do. I'm looking forward to carrying on my storm surge tomorrow. Is there ever a model, right? Is there ever a model in a model range? Any model range? Specifically of a faction you don't collect, where you look at it and you go, I just want to build and paint one of those. Do you know what I mean? It's the most un-British thing you've ever said. I've been to France on holiday repeatedly as a kid and young teenager. Repeatedly. Fuck, West Brom are winning. And I always had a great time and never had any problem with them. It's statements like that why your members aren't growing. Fair. Fuck the French. Nagash, Bellacore. Okay. Several models. Go on, Evan. Try me with one. Nagash. Nagash is stunning. I've got him at the back there. I can go and get him. He's not painted, obviously. Anything AOS fair. Mad King guy from AOS, fair enough. Yep. Love it. I've got way too many armies, 11 40k and 6 AOS. Maybe I should, I'm thinking maybe I should start Orcs 11th. You should, yes. The new Necron guy, yeah. Thrandral Elk, the Slan. The Slan's one, 100%. We'll be stocking spacecraft. Maybe. What spacecraft? Sorry, Starcraft. What Starcraft? Lord Croak, yep. Fulgrim, yep. Archaon, 100%. Lord Croak, yeah. Arcan the Black, get it. Another Lord Croak vote. Nagash is a tractor paint. I've never had a go at him. That orc guy riding the dragon. Old Gordark or Godrak or whatever the fuck his name is. Silent King. See, for me, it was like the one I say a model, the one model I've always wanted to have a go at. That's not true for this particular one, but the Storm Surge is something that's just looked at me for ages. I personally think, right, this is gonna fucking divide opinion. I personally think that the Storm Surge is the best looking Tau mech suit. I think it's the best looking Tau mech suit. I'll explain it, right? Because Joe was saying yesterday, did he say this? I think he said this on stream. There's a 3D printed conversion kit you can buy that converts the Storm Surge to having an underslung gun, so it looks a little like a giant broadside, right? Fun fact: I don't like the arms holding guns. What's the fucking point? What's the point? Why have an arm holding a gun where you could just have a gun? And then next to your gun, you could just have more guns. Farsight is beautiful. Farsight is stunning. Farsight is one of my favourite town models. But the Storm Surge, having the big walky mech legs with the big pivoty front body that's just guns, and then 2 people in the cockpit is, I think it's great. I honestly think it's amazing. Emperor's Champion, I like and got to paint it for my priest. Amazing. Ghost Kill is beautiful as a kit. How about a gun holding a gun? Hey, I see you like guns. Would you like more guns? I'm sad we only had like 4 mum jokes. Now 11th is coming. Is it worth buying codexes from 10th? I am new to the hobby. There's 2 train of thoughts here, Gavenger. By the way, I'm hoping I'm saying your name correctly, because you are new here. If I'm saying it wrong, just please spell it out for me phonetically so I can get it right. There's 2 train of thoughts here, right? Both have some merit. So, on the one hand, a lot of people will say, no, don't. Because a new edition is coming and the codex might be invalidated. Very reasonable and possible, right? However, there is a theory out there, and it is just theory, that 11th edition isn't going to be a complete edition reset, because that would be silly. It's actually going to be more of a 10.5 than 11th edition, right? So it's going to take 10th, streamline some bits, cut some shit out, there we go. As part of that, you would like to think that a codex in 10th edition would then become usable 11th still until replaced with an 11th edition codex, so backwards compatibility, right? That's the theory, and that's personally what I think is going to happen. So if that is the case, then buying a codex now, if your faction doesn't have a new codex for 3 years, or 2.5 years I should say, well then you're going to get usage out of it, right? So that's good. But we don't know. We need official confirmation that it's going to be backwards compatible and that they're not going to be doing a complete game edition reset. Now, the launch of 10th edition was quite messy, and they've got a 30 fucking God knows how many page clarification document for phrases and wordings and what have you. So it's possible that they could go, we're doing a full reset, because there's also a new rules team in place. So what you have to remember is, and if you don't know this, then you don't remember it, but if you don't know this, I'm going to enlighten you. That when 10th edition launched, the rules team was version A, and now the rules team is very much version like
Your
C.
mother is so large even the Tau don't need spotters to hit on 3s.
Amazing. What was I saying? You just thrown me right off there, Fritters. 10th is running on from 8th. No, it's not. 10th is a complete... 10th was a reset. We indexed into 10th. We indexed from 7th to 8th. We upgraded from 8th to 9th. We didn't index. We indexed from 9th to 10th. So the other train of thought, the other thing to think about as well, though, right? The other thing that's quite interesting. I'm interested in World Eaters, and that one came out last year. Yeah. So if they confirm they're backwards compatible, which I think they will, then you could and should get a couple of years out of it. What I will say is, they still are full of great lore and great narrative and all the core fundamentals you need for your army. They're not necessarily a bad pickup anyway, even if they decide that they're going to index, right? And they could do that. They could decide they're going to index. But since they indexed from 9th to 10th, I just can't see it. Does 10th edition need to be reset after only 2 editions itself? No, it didn't need to be reset. Absolutely didn't need to be. And actually, at the end of 9th, I thought the game was in a really good place. But so yeah, when 10th came out, there was Team A for the rules writing team. By the time 11th comes out, the rules writing team is massively changed. Massively changed. There's a possibility they're going to want to reset it so they can put their own stamp on it. But I think they're going to want to reset it, and I think management are going to say fuck no, because the messaging, the brand, like the kind of community kind of feedback is going to be horrific. I just got an Eldari Codex. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. 10th was made simple and fast for comp players, and in the process ruined it and made it blander for the English, blander than an English dinner. No, I kind of agree. I do kind of agree. If you do want a Codex, buy it from Hobby House if you can. Yes. Printed Codex are a pointless purchase. Disagree. Too many changes have happened. If GW pull the finger out and sell across to digital copies, then that 100%. For rules, Mikey, I agree. For rules, I agree, but I don't disagree as a Codex because I'm a person who I don't ever just get a Codex and go straight to the rule section. I read all through the narrative. That's what I like to do. So I don't then think that Codexes are a waste of money because I will read it all, and you don't get that level of narrative on the app. Can I do New Year No Army in March? Yes. Since when do Games Workshop care about what us plebs think? If it's going to affect their bottom line, if it's going to affect their profit margin, then they'll care. Look at the stream topic, Giddy. Look at the stream topic. Hey, we're going to give you event tickets with UKGA access. Loads of people buy tickets. Oh, actually, we lied. You're not getting UKGA access. Fucking 3/4 plus refunded tickets. Oh, we made a cock up. You're going to get access to UKGA again. They do care. They do care if it's going to affect their profit. And I've said this to you guys before, and I'll say it again. I don't hate Games Workshop. I'm not an anti-Games Workshop person. I think they have some shitty practices. They're a big corporation, right? Most big corporations have some shitty practices. That's just a fact of life, unfortunately. But I don't hate Games Workshop, nor am I a Games Workshop shill, right? What I've always said, however, is if their behaviour is shitty and you don't like it, the way to make your voice heard with Games Workshop isn't to go to Facebook and write a shitty comment, or to try and troll the account on Twitter, or get in the YouTube comment section or Twitter. None of that stuff. The way to hurt them is by voting with your wallet, ultimately. Because they don't care about negative comments on Facebook, really. They don't really care about what you say to them directly on social media. Not really bothered. As long as the numbers are still going up. If you hit their bottom line, if you hit their profit margin, if you start taking money out of their pockets, suddenly they'll step up and they'll listen. So they do care about what you think. The big problem that we have on the whole is when they do shitty practices, and when they've done shitty practices over the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the share prices continue to increase. The share prices continue to go up and up and up and up and up. Right? So at that point, if their share price is going up, that is because they are more profitable and they've released their quarter-on-quarter accounts, and their quarterly accounts continuously show growth, revenue growth, financial growth. And so as long as that's happening, they won't stop their behaviour because they're making more and more and more and more money. If you get to a point where they start making less money, and then they go and looking at the reason why they're making less money, and people are saying the kits have finally got too expensive, I don't like the material this one's made from, I can't stand this, they've done this shitty thing, then they'll listen to the plebs. But you have to vote with your wallet first. Like I said, let's look at UKGE as a thing, right? They were quite happy to go, oh, our mistake, you don't get a ticket, and just put a little addendum at the bottom of an article. A previous version of this article said you get a UK Games Expo ticket. We can confirm these have to be purchased separately. Absolute outcry. No, they've changed it. I'm thinking purely rules with that comment. I haven't bought a single Codex this edition. Fair. I'm annoyed you can't just buy the codes. I'll be honest. That annoys me. How many people cancel the ticket purchase and hotel reservations are now screwed if this changed their opinion? I don't know. I don't think it's selling out though, so people have got time. I don't have any faith in them when it comes to 40k, and they're far too happy to just ditch models, rules far too quickly now. They are. It's true. I hope they redo Dark Reapers to look more like Mugen Ra, so I can theme in. I mean, the Dark Reapers are pretty recent, James. I don't think they're getting changed. I got Grey Knights, then Space Wolves for 10th. Gonna grab Death Guard. Sounds amazing. My name is Goodmunder. Fender is a nickname for an old guy with my name. I am Icelandic and live abroad in and used to people not being able to pronounce my name. So any pronunciation is fine. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I like to try and get people's, like, especially if they're going to come in and gift and stuff, right? I like to try and get people's names right. I'm really keen on getting people's names right, and I'd like to try and learn facts about people if I can. Especially if they're like, sounds awful to say this, but I'll be honest. Especially if they're like regular gifters, right? I try and learn little facts about them or learn something about them. I don't always succeed, but I try. Have a look at how many AOS tickets are sold. I don't know how to look, and I don't want to because I imagine it would be depressing. I haven't bought anything brand new since Leviathan. Been buying used, if at all. Which is if you're purposely vote with your wallet, Brian, then fine. I agree. That's what you should be doing. But at the same time, their profit margin is still going up, so you're not creating a dent at the moment. Hey, Jackarai, how's it going? You can tell me, PJ, how many AOS tickets are remaining. I will take that information from you. Chat, we've got 15 minutes and 29 members to go and 143 people in chat. Can we do 29 more members in 15 minutes? That's nearly 10 members every 5 minutes. Is it possible? If someone just spaffs 20 now, we all relax a little bit. Saints poor this evening. Yeah, Ash is messaging me whilst I'm live. And all I've got from him is, we started crap. Leo's pulled his groin and gone off. His season is over. He's in tears. We are losing. This has been dog shit. Narek, thank you for the one gifted. 72. I kind of expected us to get beat by West Bromwich Albion when I saw that Wrexham and Derby had both lost yesterday. Hey, Nurgle Matt. How's it going, dude? Long time no speak. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? Thank you, Yeston, for the one gifted. Love you, Yeston. I always struggle to remember to say your name correctly. I think I'm getting there now more often than not. Like my late season Vikings games, yeah. Thank you, Kevin Underwriter, for the one gifted membership. Go on, chat. Are we going to do it all in ones to get to 100? They've sold 10. Have they? Jesus Christ. How's Hobby House going? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Last Wednesday when we first opened, it was quite quiet. This Wednesday, it's a little busier. And if we can keep growing like that, on that gentle trajectory, then I'm looking forward to it. It's still 10. Oh, my God. James, thank you for the one gift. You did it. Thank you for the one gifted. You snuck one in there, chat. You're definitely going high elves over Norse and Blood Bowl. Well, they did turn up in the building today. One's close by. Complacent Mushroom, thank you for one gifted. AOS dead game. I need to figure out if and when I can fit AOS in now, because Mondays are kind of paused. I need to have a chat with Joe. I like AOS. I do. I do like AOS. I struggle to get the motivation to... Until I see something like... The other day I was unpacking an order and there was some Lumineth in it. And I do love the Lumineth range. And I think a Lumineth range is the range I could play heavily and regularly. But... I don't know. Maybe I need to build some more. Struggling for time at the moment. Gareth Thomas, thank you for the one gifted. Go on, chat. One a time every minute. Go. We're good. Can't wait for my trip in May to Hobby House. I saw the bookings come through, Pete. You coming? Is that? Am I right in saying you're coming down for your birthday? AOS. Do you love AOS, Nuggle Matt? I am keen for mate, bless you. You've got a newborn. You're fine. Solo Joe Monday AOS stream. If he could find people, Leaks, thank you for the one gifted. If he could find people to do the stream and I could set it up on the Sunday after the football show, he probably could do it, but he'd need a person to produce. We don't have anyone, and he'd need another person to play. So it's just not going to happen on a Monday. In the short term, at least. But, you know, we'll see. I'm working on it, chat. I'm working on it. I'm just tired and grumpy today, to be fair. We're 2 away from 80, chat. And then maybe someone can do 20 and put me out of my misery. And I can go home and collapse. My 35th and book the tables. Saw it, mate. Saw the bookings come through. Thank you so much. Remind me when you turn up, Pete, it's your birthday. I'll give you a free milkshake for your birthday. I'm feeling generous right now. It's my birthday today. Come to Hobby House for a free milkshake. You've got an hour and 10 minutes before we close. I wanted to come to Hobby House today while the car was in the garage getting new brakes, but then I realised you don't open until 4. I had enough of town by that point. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a cool place to come, though. We have actually got people coming into Hobby House now to just have drinks, which is quite nice. AOS is my jam. AOS is great. My mum's just texted me, chat, right? And said, if you see this before the end of your stream, please thank chat for making me welcome. I don't know if it was the Hi Liam's mum comments or the mum jokes. One of the two. It's your birthday, which means you have to give a gifted. He has. Sounds like you need a beer and a bubble bath. I did. I do. I'd come to Hobby House if I lived in that country. Thank you. I want another Biscoff shake. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Hobby House looking ace. Thanks, Matt. Wait, you can get free milkshakes without having to work for them. I might give some out for birthdays, but I can't give too many out. Jesus. To chew up City getting hammered by Real. Good. Good, I'm glad. Chat, we've got 22 to go in 9 minutes. Please. Please, chat. We didn't have a show on Monday, and I know it's my fault, but I'm dying here. Look at the state of my eyes. Look at them. Look at them! And do you have a flight from Dublin to Southampton, direct? Because then you can just get on the train from Airport Parkway to St Denis and you're here. We are very accessible. It's because we are best chat. You are best chat. You are best chat. Free drinks. Have you seen price of proper chocolate these days? Mm-hmm. Imara is welcome. Thanks, Cal. We would, but you weren't looking at the camera to see them. What do you mean? Promise G, you'll play Tau and love every minute. Lol joke. What? Evan, thank you, Nergal Matt, for the one gifted. Thank you, Brian Hall, for 5 gifted memberships. You're a legend. Up to 84. I'm hoping to pop over later in the year. You'd be very welcome. Evan, thank you for the one gifted. Up to 85. Just 3 lots of 5, chat. Or 3 lots of 10. Or 3 lots of 50. Or a couple of hundreds. Red super chat. Nah. Your eyes, wait. Oh, well, you can see them though. You can see the colour around them here and here. Right? You can see them.
Pain ahead for future chocolate shake.
Oh,
Teapot
mate,
emoji.
You'd be very welcome. Very, very welcome. We'll have to go to bed, but we'll be in for a game of Tay suits. 1/100s. Chocolate is now being put behind security glass. What's the world coming to? Is it really? Is that legit? March is a sucky month for business and moods and weather, so got to spread a little love around. Thank you. Yeah. I thought February was bad, but March is tanking hard, and I'm worried. I got a lot going on. I don't need this worry. Did you go full Zoolander for Stream of the Look? I don't know what that is. What's Zoolander? I mean, I know that it's a film with what's his name in it from The Thing, but I don't know what Zoolander is. I know the film exists. I don't know what that means though. Gareth, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend. Love you. If you live in a shithole, then yes. What do you mean? Oh, chocolate being behind security glass. Is it really? I did like that blows my mind. March is less than stellar on average. March is normally where it starts picking up for me. Don't say this to me, team. Especially when we've opened a business in March, essentially. Well, we opened it strictly in February, but you know what I mean. My business dips in March too, so Glee also got to pay Fed taxes next month. You got 4 minutes, team, and 14 members to go. I don't think we're going to do it. You're not going to do it. Did someone paint your binoculars about play? I'm just tired, man. Blue Steel, you're going to say you haven't seen that, haven't you? Well, Blue Steel, I haven't seen that either yet. What's Blue Steel? What's Blue Steel, Garsty? Is that a film as well? What's the Ben Stiller? It's the guy, isn't it, in Zoolander? Is that the one? I'm not really a film buff, team. You know this. Come on, you guys know this. You know I'm not really a film buff. Why do you always go to like film references and when you know I'm not a film buff and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about? I swear you do it on purpose just to screw me over. Big Bad Pete Gamer, thank you for the one gifted membership. You're a legend. Adam Collinson, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend. Heroes. 12 to go.
Please just watch Zoolander. Embarrassed smiley face emoji.
Why? Come on, guys, you know he doesn't watch film. Thanks, PJ. I'm planning on coming down Friday. That okay? Yes, Gav, of course. Just remember we open at 4. This is Lord of the Rings and Band of Brothers, exactly. If you quote Lord of the Rings or Hot Fuzz or Band of Brothers, you're good to go. Exactly that. So you know. You guys know. February is normally the worst year of the month for retail, yeah. Yeah, and that's when we opened our business, so you know. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? 12 members, 1 minute. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, chat. I didn't think you could. Hey ho. You are all amazing, though, and thank you for hanging out. I think it's really good that Games Workshop have actually done a U-turn. I actually genuinely think that them sorting the tickets out is a good move. And I just don't understand why they haven't put some comms out and told people that, A, that's now a thing. You can rebuy your tickets because you get a UK GE Expo ticket now, a UK GE Expo, UK Games Expo ticket now. You can rebuy them. I think they should definitely be promoting that as a thing, as a bonus now. And I think they should also, I think if they were to message and say, we fucked up, it's just going to be received mostly positively. I can't see how anyone, well, some people would, because people would, but, you know, they could give you £800 of the models for 50 quid and someone would complain that it wasn't £1,000 of the models. That's just what happens on the internet in general. But I think this is one of those moments where the comms could and should have been better, and I think they should have said, we fucked up, we fixed it, this is what we originally promised, what we should have always promised, and you know, we should never have taken it off of you. We should never have taken it off of you, and so we've sorted the problem out, and I think that's what they should have done, if I'm honest with you. And I think it's a positive move that they've realised that and they've U-turned and solved the issue. I'm sure they've done it because they got stung in their wallets, but such is life. Garsty, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. We've got 11 left, but I'm about to end the show. Thank you so much for hanging out, you wonderful human beings. I am back tomorrow with Joe at 13:30 for a Liam and Joe show. Mordyhammer, thank you for the 1 gifted 10 to go. I am back tomorrow at 13:30 for the Liam and Joe show. I'm going to continue to build the Storm Surge. I'm wondering with Hobby House downstairs whether it's possible for me to build, prime, and paint it all on site. That could be fun. We then have a live game of Warhammer 40k at 7:30 in the evening where I am playing Paddy. He's using Sisters as voted for by you people, and I am using Tau because you lot paid for it, and I'm going to learn Tau against the master himself, Paddy. And then on Friday we're back at 7:30 for After Dark. We sit in this space and have more of a chat, and I might see if I can find a beer or 12 to sit here with, although not 12 because I have to drive home, so a beer or 2 maybe is possible. You are amazing. I love you all. We are on 90 members. You got 10 away from smashing that members goal, which, you know, you got close. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Thank you, Cornet Ed and Roland Bain, for both spunking 10 members, pushing us over the 100 at 110, right at the death as I go off air. Chat did it. Best chat. Best chat. Specifically Roland and Ed at the end there. Thank you so much, you wonderful human beings. Not the only ones to give 10 tonight, but I love you all. You're all amazing. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm very, very grateful for all of you. I really am. So hopefully we see you tomorrow at the... hopefully we see you tomorrow at the Liam and Joe show or at the live game. Hopefully we see you at one of those at least. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your evening or day if you're like America land. Over hump day now. It's the countdown to the weekend where I get to work more. You are in fact the best chat. Thank you so much for watching, you wonderful human beings. Where's my button? I'll see you in the next one.